Hi students, how are you? I hope each one among you are doing great and well. Welcome to Subnet's classes. This is Rahmat Latif, your biology educator. In our previous session, we just saw natural methods of contraceptives, right? Natural, or we can say traditional methods of contraceptives. First contraceptive was lactational amenorrhea. Another which we learnt was avoid intercourse during day 10 to day 17 of menstrual cycle, right? Menstrual cycle. Another method was withdrawal method. But what we saw that all of these methods were applicable, no doubt. But what happened basically, since they are natural, their chances of failure is much higher, but they don't have any side effect, right? We have one benefit, one disadvantage, one advantage. We were having both pros and cons here, right? I hope this concept about natural method is clear. If you didn't watch that video yet, go and watch that and come back to this video, okay? Okay. now we have now we have barrier method. Barrier is something which doesn't allow two things to meet up, right? Which don't give permission to two things to meet up. So we have barrier methods. What we do, we prevent ovum and sperm from physical meeting. I write it down, barrier method. In barrier method, we prevent physical meeting of sperm and ovum, right? We prevent physical meeting of sperm and ovum in barrier method, right? In barrier method, we have lot of barrier methods, and those methods are available for both males and females. Barrier method is available for both male males and females. Okay, they are available for both males and females. I hope this concept is clear. Let me erase it. Let me clear it. We will discuss about barrier methods, which barrier methods we have, talking about separately about males and females. First of all, in barrier methods, we have condoms, which are available for both males and females. Talking particularly about males, condoms are inserted into the penis. That is male external genitalia. So that ejaculation, the male if ejaculate, that will get deposited into the condom instead of vagina, okay? They are, and talking about females, they are worn where? Either in vagina or in cervix. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, right? This can prevent conception obviously, because Ejaculation, which if male ejaculates semen, that semen will be collected into the condom instead of female genital tract. Okay, actually condoms are barriers which are made up of thin rubber. Condoms, they are barriers which are made up of thin rubber or latex sheath. They are barrier methods which are made up of thin rubber or latex sheet. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. Either it's made up of thin rubber or latex sheet, which obviously used to cover male external genitalia, that's penis in males, and vagina or cervix in females, right? And Nirod is the popular brand of male condom, okay, which usually were widely used. I'll write it down. And use of these barrier method has been increased. Why? Because they also help a person to be safe from STDs, that is sexually transmitted diseases or infections. Okay, Nirod, please remember this can come as MCQ. Nirod is a popular brand of males. Okay, Nirod is a popular brand condom for the female males, sorry, not for females. And use of condoms has increased in years because of its benefits, which benefits they can uh, protect the user from STI, sexually transmitted infections, and AIDS. Okay, I'll write it down. Nirod, please remember this. It's a popular brand of male condom. Condom, it can help user to be safe from STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, or AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay, this is its additional benefit. I hope this concept is clear. Moreover, what is its benefit? Let's see. First of all, it can help us to avoid AIDS, to be protected from STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. Moreover, they are easily disposable. They are disposable. We can dispose them easily. Moreover, they are self-inserted. We can insert them, okay? Self-inserted by ourselves. So it gives privacy to the user, right? It gives privacy to the user. How? Because user can insert them by their own, right? It gives privacy to the user. Okay, besides condom, we have other contraceptives as well, like we have diaphragms, cervical caps, volts. Okay, I'll write it down. We have diaphragms, we have cervical caps, we have volts, okay, which are also made up of rubber. They are also made up of rubber. They are also made up of rubber, but they are inserted into the female reproductive tract, not in male reproductive tract. Inserted in female reproductive tract. This can come as an MCQ. Either this can come as an MCQ in competitive examination like Neet, or it can come as a question in board exams. Okay, so please keep this in mind, right? We can cover cervix through diaphragm, cervical caps, and vaults in order to avoid, pregnancy. So they are used, right? How help us they help us by preventing conception. How? They just block the entry of sperm through the cervix. Okay, and this is the way, since sperm can't enter female genital tract, so the further process can't be held. So, but the benefit of these are benefit of diaphragm, cervical caps, and vaults is this, that they are reusable. The contraceptive which we done before this was not reusable, that was disposable. That was once we can use that only once, okay? But they are reusable. We can reuse them. We can again reuse them, okay? What along with these barriers, we can use spermicidal creams, jellies, and foams. We can use spermicidal creams, jellies, and foams in order to avoid conception, okay? They prevent conception, okay? I hope this concept is clear. This concept of what we call it as barrier method is clear. Besides these barrier methods, we have another method known as IUDs. IUDs simply means intrauterine devices. Those are the devices which we can use inside our uterus. I'll write it down. IUDs. They are intrauterine devices. Devices which are inserted inside the uterus. Okay. Intrauterine devices. They are inserted by doctors. Okay. Intrauterine devices are inserted by doctors. They are inserted by, we can't insert them, okay? User can't insert them. So it don't give privacy to the user. They are inserted by doctors or expert nurses, but we can't insert them, okay? Since we have to they have to be inserted inside the uterus, so we can't insert them, okay? So they are inserted into the uterus. We have some examples like non-mediated. We have some examples of intrauterine devices like non-mediated. In non-mediated, we have lips loop. Lips loop. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. Lips loop. IUDs are intrauterine devices which we insert inside the uterus, and they are not inserted by ourselves. They are inserted by expert doctors or expert nurses. We have one intrauterine devices that comes under category non-mediated. Okay, that is lips loop. Okay, that's lips loop. After this, we have another hormone releasing IUD. We have hormone releasing IUD as well, like we have Progestasert. We have Progestasert LNG20. Progestasert, or another example of this is LNG20. Okay. Besides this, we can introduce copper releasing IUDs as well, because copper suppresses the motility of sperms. We can use copper releasing IUDs as well. Copper releasing IUDs. Copper releasing IUDs, we have copper T, copper 7, multi-load 375. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. These copper ions, they are released in order to suppress sperm motility, and they just decrease the fertilizing capacity of sperms. So we have hormone releasing IUDs as well. Okay, IUDs are ideal contraceptives for the females. Okay, if someone will ask you which of the following female contraceptive is ideal, and the option is IUD, you should click IUD. You should mark IUD. IUD is the ideal contraceptive for females. I'll write it down. This may come as an MCQ or one marker question. IUD, IUD is an ideal contraceptive for females. Please remember this. This may come as an one marker question or what we call it as MCQ. Okay, and it's one of the widely accepted method. Okay, it's one of the widely accepted method. We have some pills as well. As I already mentioned, pills are taken orally by females. Pills, they are taken orally by females. Pills are orally taken by females, and it's also one among the contraceptive method. Pills have to be taken. These pills, Saheli was once a week pill, but these pills other than Saheli, has to be taken for the period of 21 days. Sorry, they have to be taken for 21 days. Okay, they have to be taken for 21 days, and first 5 days of menstrual cycle they should be avoided. First 5 days of menstrual cycle during which menstruation occurs, pills should not be taken, and again after this period for 21 days they should be repeated, and again during menstruation of menstrual cycle they should be avoided, then used again. Okay, after a gap of 7 days, sorry, not 5, 7 days, they should be used again. Okay, I'll correct it here. After a gap of 7 days, they should be used again, during which menstruation occur. For that period, we don't need to require to have these pills. Okay, what these pills contain: combination of estrogen and progesterone. These pills here I mentioned, it either contains progesterone or estrogen, or progesterone estrogen combination. Okay, and we have to consume these pills for 21 days, starting preferably within the first 5 days of menstrual cycle. After a gap of 7 days during which menstruation occur, it has to be repeated in the same pattern. Okay, what these pills do, they inhibit ovulation. Okay, and implantation as well. They won't, say for example, fertilization occurs, fusion of sperm, male gamete and female gamete occurs, but it will inhibit ovulation. It won't let ovulation occur. It won't implantation occur. Sorry, it won't implantation occur. Why? Because mucus, cervical mucus, quality of cervical mucus is prevented. Okay, that is altered. That becomes very different quality. That's why implantation will not occur. So these are the pills, are those contraceptives with lesser side effects and are well accepted by females. And as I already mentioned about the Saheli, it's an oral contraceptive for the females, and it contains non-steroidal preparation. It's once a week pill with very side effects and high contraceptive value. And talking about Saheli, it has been discovered in Central Drug Research Institute of Lucknow. Okay, I already mentioned about this in my previous session. Okay, if you didn't watch that video yet, go and watch that. Only then you can understand this video. If you like my video, give a thumbs up, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Share this with your friends, okay, so that they will come to know what's happening, okay, and they also can qualify competitive examination or boards examination with flying colors along with you guys, okay. All the very best. All the very best. I'll meet you in any other interesting session. Till then, goodbye. Take care. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.